wouldn't do what I did. I was sticking them in.
Yeah,
as I went along, I realized, no, it's true. You don't stick them in.
Professionals.
Oh, you know, I only heard that toward the end.
You know, I stuck do the top. She took the weaver.
Yeah.
And then
So you make the appropriate size arch. And how many of these?
2 bits of this.
Two. And this is going to be the handle itself.
And I would probably either have 2 thick bits or I would have
cut it off enough to just sort of
1 thick one. I've got some more of that stuff from Melinda's at home.
Right. But
I don't have.
I didn't know what
I
to do
could
because
put the
only
red
had
in,
3.
but I used
Not
the
enough
green
to
because
do
I felt the green was
under
speaking to the green at
She
the
said
bottom.
I should have left
So you're not going to have a stake that you're going around.
because you still have
Yes.
to
A main
imagine
one.
that
Yes,
they're-
I'm going to have this.
Oh, okay.
but they're not.
So this is going in here, which would be. Where's my all gone? It's behind you, right there. Yeah.
Oh,
It's always kinder if you poke down first of all with an awl, rather than just shove in. Now I'll bring it down here. Now what I want to show you was how to tie it in, but maybe it'll be more interesting if we do that. Something twisted is always stronger than
right.
not.
Like thread.
So we're just using this now. And now we're going to find out the other end, which is probably, it's always hard to tell because we've got 11 stakes. So as we go.
True. So there's no fancy. No.
You just do it.
You just do it.
Do it. Let me see that. Oh, Nancy, yours is beautiful because you did it very harmoniously.
But I think
thank
I think with 2 people in the class it'll be easier. Because with one person it was always a bit of a rush at the end.
Because they want to finish them. And do they get to take them home?
Well, it depends on the school.
Depends on the school.
Some schools want to keep them all, and that's what I was saying. If you have the name tag,
Right.
they take the name tag off their sweater.
So we
and they-
should actually establish that to begin with.
Do you mean keep them for a while?
Well, sometimes the school likes to have a whole display.
Yeah.
Sorry,
But we don't keep them.
No,
Either
no,
the
But they will
children
get
do.
to see it, take
Oh
them home.
no, I mean they'll take them home.
Yeah.
But the school likes to keep them on display.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, and maybe it's
Makes
better
sense.
because then they all take them home at
Right.
the end,
Yeah.
rather than some people taking them home one day. So this is obviously not going to be any good. You're just going to pick it up and you're going to get the handle. So you have to tie it in. So should we tie it in with some green stuff too?
Yes.
I usually use whatever is there. That's not long enough. And it should be wet, really. So we'll wet this a bit.
Knitting needle back.
Okay, thank you. Stick it in there. But we have got some other thick stuff.
Want me to stick that in the water?
I think at least let's give it a bit of a wet. And it's very important that you don't let them tie them in because they stick one piece in here, they wrap it round and they stick it in there, and it doesn't last.
So we have to see
So
how
you
you
have to
tie
have
it.
a long piece, and you have to loop it through from this side.
You have to do this part for me.
Well, you tell them.
Oh,
It depends.
How are you going to finish yours, Nancy?
Well, it doesn't matter. This is more important.
Oh, you're taking your video now. You're doing
Yeah.
So this is how they
Instructional.
tied in. You see,
Oh,
this
tied in, so you
this
put
starts in with a loop,
a loop around
Okay.
where it's
Oh,
stuck
cool.
in.
and so then we're going to add these to this.
Oh.
I mean, it depends on colour, but you know, I'm just using this. And perhaps I'll continue the same wrap because it'll be more roped.
So they go together.
Well, these do. It
That's
can be
very
matched.
nice,
Sometimes I
yeah.
crisscross them.
Is this in the handout?
I don't know. I don't think so. There we are. But the important thing is if you wrap it there, oh dear, it'd come out. And you wrap on the other side, it can't, how was it?
Can't pull out.
No, but it has pulled out, so I haven't got, I
She
haven't got to
hasn't
the other
it tied.
side
She hasn't got
yet.
it tied in yet. That's what she's
No,
doing.
that's right.
To stop it from doing that.
That's exactly what happens. And I used to have to catch them because I'd find them going off and I hadn't wrapped them in. And he'd say, you can't do that. Oh, I've got to go get my bus. So I'd say, well, give it to me and I'll give it to you tomorrow.
Yeah.
But I couldn't bear them to take it home with the
Right.
thing all. But actually, it's quite good if they have them on a display in the school,
Yeah.
because then it means everybody waits until they've all got a basket,
Got it done.
and it's quite fun. And also, the kids see what the others have done, and say, I'd like one like that.
Right.
It's easier for them. So now I'm just going on either side. There, I'm weaving in and out with my green one. It's going to show, but it will show. There, so this is going to hold this in, and we'll weave it in this end and the other end, and then it'll be in safe. And it won't come out when I take it.
No, that would be nice and secure.
Yeah. But if you don't do this, it's a disaster.
Right. You got your Easter eggs in there and they fall on the floor.
It's a disaster for sure.
See, now it can't come out.
No, no, no. Right, so that's
And so you want a
tying
long one, loop it one way, wrap it across, and then weave them in either end, and it's safe.
Yeah.
Oh, nicely done.
Oh, very nice.
And so you didn't have to use a big stake to wrap around it.
That's
nice
that's
top.
neat.
I like
Very
the
neat.
top, yeah.
I do too.
But,
So this is the one way, and the other way is the scallops, which we should
Right.
try with the children.
the scallops actually, usually with the scallops, I cut them down,
To
and
measure.
then they go and poke them in, and they very often go wrong. And then if they're leaving them at school, I put them right after they've gone to the bus.
Yeah.
Is this the scallop secret?
Yeah.
And what's that one called again? The over
Well, that's the woven one. It's the over under. But if they often they don't get the scallops in the right place, but they don't really know if I fixed them up.
So before they run out the door, you grab their name tag and put it on their basket if they're not finished, and we just finish it.
Well, it's much better because you know somebody might take somebody else's basket.
Yeah, no, it's
Yeah.
actually a good idea for two reasons. To
Yeah.
know their name and to identify their basket.
And if it's a sticky stuff,
Yeah.
then you just stick it on the basket,
Right, right.
and there's no problem.
But that's more reason to have a handle, because it would be a little
no,
tricky.
you can just stick it on
And
inside.
Yeah,
or
yeah,
on the
just
bottom.
stick it, sure.
Yeah, I did.
Or put it inside.
Yeah.
Or put it in.
Just put it inside. I mean, the great thing is that it's so easy with
So
a piece of
easy.
masking tape.
Yeah.
And you don't have to ask the teacher.
Right,
You just
So-
you ask them when they come
right,
what their names are.
right.
And they all put their stuff
Yeah.
on.
So that if we're in teams of two, at least one should have some masking tape, or should we get a supply of masking
Yeah, well, we
tape?
could put it in the kit.
We can
I
put it
have
in the
masking
kit.
tape.
With a
at home.
Right.
with a Sharpie.
With a-
Yeah,
with a
we'll have a
Sharpie.
kit.
But it's
Okay.
just such an easy way of doing
Yeah,
it.
no, it's a very good way of doing it.
And then you know what the names are.
Yeah.
And
So some housekeeping, I mentioned when only a couple of people were here, I do have the school board does require that everyone has an up-to-date police check. I do have forms, or you can go right to the OPP on Highway 7 and fill it out, because you need two pieces of ID anyway before you can hand the form in. So if anyone wants a form, I can give them a form, or they can just do it at the OPP. But I would love people to email me who are here today, just so that I can make a little group list of all the basketry teachers. Because then once we've called all the schools and we know what we're doing, we can get organized as far as who's doing what. Because it shouldn't be everybody doing every school. You know, like but
And when
what
it's
if- what if we-
convenient,
what if we-
too.
what- with the money that we got, we said we were going to pay
we were going to pay $100 honorarium
for the
people
day.
for the day.
For the day, and that would be a morning and afternoon.
Yeah. And I think
then,
that's good.
And then if you're the driver, then you keep track of your mileage, and you'll get compensated for your gas. So you shouldn't be out of pocket. You should make a little bit.
And I mean, I
But you
think.
do have to have a police check because the schools
Do we know
require
how
it.
long a police check lasts for?
Well, I
That's
can.
what I was wondering.
year.
'Cause I got
I
one.
think
It
it's
lasts for a year.
I think it's unfortunately
that,
it's a
yeah.
year.
It's a year, is it?
Yeah.
So we have
Especially with the schools, like when you're working with children, like it's a little bit of a different police check, but you don't have to pay for it. You can
No.
just say you're volunteering to make.
And I think if we say
There's
Mira,
no charge?
yeah,
No,
maybe.
there's no charge if you're in the school.
No, it's $25 if you're an employee,
Oh,
and then like David, his cost $25 because he's and that companies reimburse. But if you're a volunteer, you still need one, but they don't charge you for it. Just so you know.
no, and I think the
Oh, I
thing
gotta
is,
get out of the sun. It's
Yeah, me too.
I know.
It takes a while to get, so you have to figure it out, you know?
is
'Cause
this
I've-
the right fee for the membership? Is this current?
it should be. Let's
Um,
see.
That's going to, I know
Individual
it's
is
too hot, isn't
30.
it?
Yeah.
Okay. Behind, in front, behind,
Okay, just keep doing
behind.
Does that, it shouldn't have a 2-year membership.
I'm just gonna copy the email down.
It shouldn't, oh yeah, it doesn't have, you don't have the 2-year option anymore? Oh, that's lovely.
Yes, so we can work it out, and maybe you would like to go with your friend or go with whatever. I mean, I'm certainly willing to help because, you know, I think when you've done it a few times, you get more confident. That's a thing, you know.
Well, like if Pat or
We might organize it so Ann
Nancy was
goes to
going,
one
she'd be-
of each
Yeah, I don't mind coming.
sessions with
Yeah.
people.
Sure, I don't mind
so
coming.
She's with
that would be
everybody
awesome.
once.
Sure.
I mean,
I
then
just
you
think-
get your. You have
I think
somebody
it's
to
nice
teach
for
you.
us to share.
You can get-
Now, I'll leave those ones sticking up when you get there.
So tell me again, it's
Behind it,
behind
in front.
and front.
No,
So it's really
no. Just take one. This is yours.
yeah,
Behind.
Okay,
and then in front.
Yeah.
So it's really carrying on what you do, right?
Oh, okay.
Is it
It's not long enough.
Here's Nancy. I know Nancy.
This is
And
when they
is it
weren't perhaps
Jane?
all
Jane, yeah.
equal at the bottom.
And Linda. Marilyn.
Now this is when it gets fun, you see, because we've got these ones. We pretend those are sticking up. So we're coming behind that one, in front of that one,
That's all good.
behind that one.
So far, that's
Now this one's sticking up, so he goes behind. Yeah.
I'm hoping it works out. Silly.
They are
We're
just
not
a
used to the
touch
sound. Too
short.
short.
No, we're not.
What's that yellow thing?
I know. What is it?
What?
This yellow stuff in the sky.
Mm.
Yellow stuff.
It's called the sunshine.
I was looking for a sulfur cloud or something.
So Marilyn, you said there's a place we can just put the money.
Oh, yeah, I can take it. There's the locked slotted door. I'll go in with you.
Okay.
Anchored, I have to leave.
Yes.
So,
It's been great.
Pop me
yes,
an
thank
email,
you very,
Wendy.
very much.
Just pop me an email and say
And
you're on
I'll,
the basketry
I'll
list.
keep in touch.
Yes.
This-
I was
this-
wondering actually if Sandy McManus would like to do
I
it.
thought maybe Sandy would be here.
Yes, I did too.
I'll
This
mention
looks like
it
a
to her. I'll
beautiful
see her in a couple of weeks.
Yes, well, ask her because you know she taught at the staff day book,
Oh, she's a great basket maker.
and I don't know what she taught, but anyway, it would be nice to know because we're thinking of doing more basketry
For
classes.
adults. Like
What we'll find is when we go out and teach, the teachers will want to learn,
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
and also the parents will want to learn,
And that will be good because then they can teach the kids.
and yeah, and so I think you want to go around.
Except you said that it's hard once the teachers and the parents get involved.
Well, not with the kids.
Okay,
No,
just
but
another
they'll
time.
be able to do it on their own.
I
Adult
used to go in.
classes?
I used to go into the schools and teach the staff, sometimes
Yeah.
after or before or weekend or whatever, because they all wanted to make one.
Oh, neat.
And so that was nice, but I didn't teach them with the children. It would be
Okay.
sometime. And actually, they came to my house once.
Is that it? Is that yours?
Okay, so now we know how to teach children to make a basket.
Well, we'll see.
I think so. And I mean, if you don't feel very secure, we could always have another go on a Thursday or something.
I mean, it's not impossible that they're going to tell us they don't want to do this till October.
Oh,
because
sure, or
September's so
December.
busy.
Oh yeah, they say
You
in
know,
the
it's
schools
possible.